vlog. I am walking to a tennis club. It's about 20 minutes walk from where I live. I was playing tennis. I started about a year ago, but just playing with a friend, and we both sucked. So we were not progressing at all. And then I started doing lessons. Sorry for the noise. I started doing lessons once a week. And then not too long before I left, I upped it to twice a week. Ooh, I'm here. Alright, I can't remember what I was saying to you guys before I got there. That's a cute little tennis club. Yeah, so I had started playing with a friend. We bought rackets off of Marketplace, and then she got pregnant. And then I was playing with another friend. But yeah, we both like sucked basically. We weren't progressing at all. So I wanted to get lessons, and yeah, I started doing lessons like once a week. And I was seeing the progress. The thing that was stopping me from progressing further was my lack of like cardio training. So I really needed to play more often to increase my cardio. So I started playing twice a week, and then I really started to see progress. But about like a month, or maybe more, like two months before leaving, I stopped playing because I was so busy planning to move. But I really enjoy it. And I invested in a really nice racket, and I brought that with me. So yeah, I want to get back into playing. I had messaged one other tennis club close by to here, but I got a really strange response from them. Both of the tennis clubs are about 20 minutes walk from where I live. So the other one, I messaged them and they were like, can you provide like 3 options for days and times that you want to play, and we'll tell you if they're available or not. Which I thought was weird. I would rather you tell me what is available, and then we can go from there. So they were like, yeah, nothing's available, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then they messaged me really last minute a day, asking if I wanted to play that day, because they had a cancellation. And I was like, well, no, I can't, I already have plans. So this one, I thought I would just walk here and have a look. And they have different tiers of coaching, which is good. So yeah, they have the head coach, which is the guy that owns the place. I met him, and his rates are like 1,700 baht, which is like 50 US. And then you have like a mid-level coach, and then you have a junior coach, and some of them speak English and some of them don't. And the junior coach is 1,100 baht, which that's what I'm gonna start with, because I'm just doing it for fun. Obviously I want to progress, but I'm not looking to compete or anything like that. So I'm gonna book in a session next week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I don't have a session booked yet, but I spoke to one of the coaches, and he said he's gonna look at his schedule and message me. So yeah, but it's a cute club. There's like 3 or 4 courts. They have another club which is a little bit further away, and then there's just like a little cafe bar thing, so you can buy drinks, sit there and watch tennis. There's bathrooms, all that kind of stuff. And seemed quite busy. There's a lot of people coming in and out. So, and they have lights, so you can play in the evening. But yeah, seems good, and I can walk there. It's a nice like warm up, a 20-minute walk to get there. I'll be all warmed up to play tennis, and then I can walk home as well. I just got some food delivered. My first time ordering from this place called Potato Geezer, obviously a British place. They do baked potato with different toppings. So this one's the chili con carne, which is apparently the most popular. Smells amazing, and then it comes with sour cream. So I'm gonna dig into that. It looks really good. They also have a jerk chicken one that I want to try. It's like jerk chicken and coleslaw. I will try that next time, I think. It's also like super heavy. It's like 6 p.m. Let's look at the beautiful sunset. Oh, I feel like it's not even giving on camera. It's so nice. I'm going the right way. If not, oh well. Alright, so I'm here to do the Louis Vuitton Visionary Journey, which is like a museum. It's actually free, you just have to book your ticket online. They also have a Louis Vuitton restaurant and cafe, but unfortunately you do have to book that in advance, like a month or two in advance. So no luck with that today, but I'll come back and do that another day. Free gift was 2 postcards, which I will probably not be sending to anybody. So this is the cafe or the restaurant, I think. We'll come back there another day. I've actually always wanted to smell this one. Apparently it's quite popular, the Ombre Nomad. I do not love that. Also realized this style is really popular here, which is very cute. I've seen quite a few ladies with this bag. So I think that was a good little free thing to do in Bangkok. They said to give it about 30 minutes for the experience, but there was only 2 other people in there with me, so it didn't take that long. But yeah, it was pretty impressive, and it's free, and you get a little gift at the end. But I would definitely like to go back. If I have friends visiting, I would take them there, and I would like to go to the cafe, so I would need to book that in advance. Alright, I'm home and I ate the rest of the potato. If you live in Bangkok, I'm not recommending that restaurant. Like, it was okay, it wasn't terrible, but I love a baked potato. I feel like it's so, I don't know, it just hits the spot. It's like a comfort food. But I thought the chili con carne would have like way more flavor. I thought it would have like a bit of a kick to it, but no, it was quite bland. And then it also was in a like cardboard-ish container, which was like seeping out before it even got here. So luckily it was in like plastic bags as well, but yeah, not great. I'm still kind of curious about the jerk chicken one they have on the menu, but I've seen like 2 Jamaican restaurants in Bangkok, so I feel like if I'm craving Jamaican food, I would just go there instead of this potato place. Anyway, what else did I have to tell you guys? So now that I have my visa extension, the next step is for me to leave mid-November and apply for my long-term visa. So you cannot be here whilst you do the application. So I've actually booked that trip, but I'm not going to tell you guys where I'm going. I'm sure you could guess. It's somewhere close by, and I haven't been there before. It'll be a first time for me. So yeah, put your guesses in the comments. The first person to get it right wins nothing. But yeah, I'm excited for that because I haven't been there, but also like a little bit anxious with the whole like application process. So I need, like, I mean, I have like over a month to prep for that. So, and I know, like, I knew what I needed before moving here. So yeah, it's just to get my ducks in a row and get ready for that. The only other thing I was going to say is one of the previous vlogs I had talked about doing the application for 2 websites to do tutoring online, just as like a supplemental income. So my friend that I have made here, she is an English teacher here locally. That's what she does for work. But she thought she would also sign up for Cambly and Preply, again for like supplemental income. She's done her accreditation. It's called a TEFL or a TESOL certificate, that it's 120 hours certificate that you do online, or you can do it in person. So she has that accreditation, and she also has experience, obviously, because that's what she's doing for work. So I knew she would get through quicker than me. I still have not heard back from either websites. So she was immediately accepted by one of them, I think Preply, I can't remember. And she told me, she messaged me today saying that she hasn't had any like success with clients. She's seen like a few clients have like favorited her profile, but she's still quite far down in the queue of like tutors. So for someone like me who doesn't have the accreditation or experience, I'm like, I most likely won't have any luck. I'm actually planning to do my TEFL certificate, I don't know when. It's not like my biggest priority, but I think it would be good to have, so that teaching English would be like a good backup plan. It's not something I want to do as a career, but it's something you can get a job pretty easily in Southeast Asia. So if you can't do it in Thailand, like Cambodia is pretty popular as well. So yeah, maybe it's like a plan B, it would be handy to have. For now, my biggest priority is content creation. So if you haven't watched my previous vlogs, I quit my corporate job, but I had saved 12 plus months of living expenses, keeping in mind the cost of living here is much lower than where I was living before. So 12 plus months of living expenses for here. And that would give me the opportunity to work on content creation and income opportunities associated with content creation. So that's my plan. I don't really want to be putting a ton of energy and time into things that are not aligned with my goal, but it would be good to have like a supplemental income or just like something to do. So that's why I thought the teaching English online would be good, but it's looking like it probably won't work out for me on Cambly and Preply specifically. Anyway, I am craving something sweet, so I'm gonna go down to 7-Eleven and grab something. Tomorrow is Sunday. I don't have like any set plans, but I do have stuff to do. Like I have some cleaning to do, I have some errands to do, I have some admin work to do. So yeah, we'll see when I wake up what ends up happening. But for now, good night, sleep well.